Welcome to Ease the Back. Today we will take care of our back, stretch it out, and give some relief to back pain. Start by breathing in and out through your nose, standing tall and equal between each foot. Feel your breath starting to warm your body and create a rhythm that we will build throughout our practice, slow and steady. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward down as far as you can. Start to feel the back begin to warm. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back into your legs. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach through the sides of the body. Exhale, samastiti. Inhale, lift, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, look up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down into your legs. Inhale, reverse swan dive, Urdhva Hastasana to the sky. Exhale, samastiti. One more. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, deepen as far as you can. Inhale, look up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back into the legs. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach upward. Exhale, samastiti. Take your feet hip-width distance apart, hands to your hips. Inhale, look up. Exhale, lengthen the torso forward and reach down for your toes or your shins, anywhere you can grab. Inhale, pull in through the center. Exhale, pull back down. This is Padangusthasana. It's a great way to lengthen the back as we spill over the hips. If you have a lot of tension in your hamstrings, you can bend your knees, which will also release tension in the back. Keep your neck loose. Keep breathing. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bend your knees and take your hands underneath your feet for a deeper stretch in Padangusthasana. Then let your upper body just relax as you fold a little deeper. Again, your knees might be bent, and that's fine. That will actually loosen up the low back quite nicely. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release your hands to your waist. Inhale, lift the rest of the way. Exhale, reset in samastiti. Take your right foot forward and the left foot back. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold toward your right foot into Trikonasana. You can reach for your shin, your ankle, or your toe. Try to keep both legs lengthened as we feel this bend through our torso, but we're lengthening our torso over the side of our body. And then a nice reach through the chest as we stack each shoulder on top of each other. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend to Virabhadrasana B. You might have to widen to make sure that the right knee is aligned with your right ankle. If you have tension in your shoulders, you can flip your palms to the sky. Engage through your center, pull in at the navel lock. Take your hands behind you, clasp them together, stretch through the chest. Inhale as you look up. Exhale, fold forward. Lean your body toward the right hip. Let your arms fall overhead. Forward folds are always very healing for the back, and this one involves a shoulder stretch and chest opener as well. Humble warrior. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Windmill your hands down to the mat, readjust your hips, feel that subtle shift, and take a low lunge. This could be difficult. It's very wide. You're welcome to drop the left knee to the floor and even place the hands up on your right knee for a little extra support. Take your right hand now to the inside of the right leg and drop your left knee. Roll onto the right pinky edge and maybe lower to your elbows for lizard's pose. We're opening up our sacrum here, where the low back is connected to the hips to release pressure and a source of pain. Breathe deep into the hips and the back. Inhale, lift up. Step your right leg back to down dog. Lift it up high, swing it through, and release to down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let's take a vinyasa here. Inhale to your plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Bend your knees here, pedal your feet here if you need to. Enjoy this stretch through your entire back. Bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, step up to the hands. Exhale, fold into your legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Samastiti. Inhale, step the left foot back behind you and turn yourself toward your left foot. Extend your arms. Exhale, bend over your left leg for Trikonasana on our other side now. Same things apply. We're reaching our torso forward as we shift the hips open. Squeeze up through the center at the navel lock, always supporting there, and stack those shoulders right on top of each other. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend to Virabhadrasana B. Widen out the pose if you need to for proper alignment. And feel that reach, a little deepening through the left hip. Take your hands behind you, clasp them together. Inhale, press into the arms, chest opens. Exhale, dive forward. Feel yourself leaning over the left hip. Pull the arms away from your back as best as you can and enjoy the open feeling through the low back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release your arms. Windmill the hands to the floor, square up those hips, feel that subtle shift and opening through the sacrum, and hold in the low lunge. Remember, you can drop your right knee down. You can lift your hands up to your left knee. Just ease the position. Make it right for your body. Take your left hand to the inside of the left leg, roll onto the left pinky edge, drop the right knee to the floor, and maybe lower the elbows to the ground as well. Lizard pose to open our outer hip and deeply stretch through the sacrum. Inhale, lift up. Press your left foot through to your down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And let's take our vinyasa. Inhale to plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, press through, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Press it back. Few breaths here. Enjoy stretching through both hips. Feel the length through your torso. If you need to drop your knees to the floor, do so. Take a child's pose or a puppy dog. This is all about easing today. Let's all come down and sit with the legs straight in front of us, and if you have a strap, grab it now. You might find it handy. Sit nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward and grab onto your feet. You can use your strap if you can't quite reach your feet to pull yourself forward. Once you're there, take a deep breath, pull in through your center, and then exhale, fold a little bit deeper over the body. Every time we take an exhale, air leaves the body, and we might be able to deepen our pose. See if it works for you. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Bend just the right knee. Keep your strap handy. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, fold forward over that lengthened left leg. We've opened up our hip now, so it will serve to open our sacrum and make a deeper stretch through the low back. We've eased a little tension in the hamstrings by opening up the right hip. You'll notice maybe you can deepen through this forward bend. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release. Pull your feet together into a butterfly position, Baddha Konasana. Sit nice and tall. As you exhale, fold over your legs. This can be a difficult pose as we're definitely getting into the inner thigh and the low back sacrum. If you are very tight, if your hips feel very tight, just widen your butterfly. Extend your feet forward and let yourself flop over the top. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Extend your right leg and keep the left knee bent for Janu Sirsasana A. Fold forward, use your strap if you need to. And keep that slow and steady breathing. The breathing also helps us to stay warm. Our muscles need to stay warm to stretch deeper. Also, it keeps our attention focused here on this space on our body. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release your hand. Extend your legs wide open to Uttanasana Konasana. This is also can be a difficult pose. You only go as wide as you are able. Inhale and exhale, reach forward. Try to keep your toes up to the sky as you press into those hips and fold. We have opened up our hips so wide. Feel that open feeling in the low back at the sacrum where the hips and the back connect. You'll also notice a deep groin stretch and inner thigh stretch as well. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release those legs. Grab your strap and let's roll onto our back. Take your strap around your right leg, extend it up to the sky. You may not need to use your strap. If you're able to reach your toe with your hand, you can just hold there. Keep both of our feet flexed, so we're really stretching through the calf muscles here. And the right knee should be as lengthened as possible. You'll definitely feel this in the hamstring. But the other benefit is that our back is relaxed and flat on the ground. When we pull one leg upward toward our chest, it lengthens the low back. So we're getting a nice stretch while releasing our back at the same time. Let's bend to the left knee and take the right ankle to the left knee. Gently press on the right thigh to open up the hip. And reach through. Grab onto your shin or your thigh. Bring your legs towards your chest and let the upper back, the head and the shoulders relax back onto the mat. Again, our low back is pressed flat to the floor. We've opened up our right hip, so we're spreading through the sacrum. And we're giving a nice tug to the outer edge of the right hip, the back of the right hamstring, back of the right leg. This is a gentle, very gentle, and also deep stretch. Feels so nice. Drop your left foot to the floor and let your right heel guide to the floor into a twist. You can press your hand to your right knee to bring it closer to the ground to feel a deepening in the spiral twist, and turn your gaze over your right shoulder. Now we let go of tension in the hips and in the back. Try to just breathe it out. Don't let any tension remain. Inhale, come back into the center. Unwind and take your strap around your left foot to repeat all of those exercises on the other side. You don't have to use your strap again if you don't want to. Keep both feet flexed and the left knee as straight as you can to feel the deep stretch through the glute, the hamstring, and the lengthening of the low back. Bend your right knee. Place your left ankle on your right knee and gently press open through the hip and the thigh. Pull through, grab onto your thigh or your shin, bring the legs toward the chest, relax the upper body, and breathe some life into the outer edge of the left hip, glute, hamstring. Release the hold. Drop your right foot and let the left foot guide you to the floor into the twist. Take your arm to your left leg to try to pull a little closer to the ground for a deeper stretch in the outer edge of the left hip. Turn your gaze over your right shoulder. No, it's going to be the left shoulder, isn't it? I had to think about that for a minute. Come back to the middle. Pull your knees into your chest. This will press the low back to the floor, and we can round and circle and figure 8, whatever feels good. Reach down, grab the arches of the feet, open up your legs a little bit, and sway back and forth for happy baby. This will deepen that stretch again through the sacrum. Gently lift yourself up and find your way to a clear, blank wall. Scoot your hips right up against the wall and lift the legs straight onto the wall. You want your hips right against the wall if you can, so that you can feel a little bit of a tug through the hamstrings. But this is also a very gentle pose for the back. We don't have to strain to keep the legs in the air, so we can relax our abdominals and just let gravity bring the blood flow toward the heart. Take your legs open to a V. This will open our sacrum, and we can add a little pressure by placing our hands on our inner thighs to gently push downward and stimulate the stretch. Bend your knees, bring your feet together into Supta Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose, and press the legs toward the wall. Again, just opening the sacrum. We've been tilting the pelvis back and forth to release hip pressure, which can then in turn release back pressure. Lift the legs up to the sky one more time. Take a few more deep breaths. Enjoy the calm that you have brought into your body as you've helped to restore tight back and hips as well, really. Lower yourself off the wall. Gently press up to a seated position. Let's finish off our practice with a deep breath together. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky, follow with your gaze. Press your palms together, exhale, bring your hands through heart center. Our quote to finish is by Sri Dharma Mitra. The first step of yoga is to learn to see yourself in others and to respect, to be reverent, and be compassionate to all things. Thank you for your practice. Namaste.